You've heard the legend of the Sasquatch and the fabled city of gold, El Dorado, but also the myth of a theme park opened up by a very popular country western singer known for her big hits and big heart. Well, I can tell you one of those three stories is true, and here it is. Dollywood. We're about to turn into the Dreamworld Resort. Start our journey.
In 350 meters, turn left onto Dreamworld Way.
Okay, let's go find the check-in. There you go, bucket list item crossed off. Visit Dollywood and stay at the resort.
Turn left onto Dreamworld Way. In 300 meters, arrive at Dollywood.
Here we're pulling up to the front of the resort. Take a look at the statue in the front. It's really cool. Really well lit too. All right, let's keep going to a parking lot. This is the lobby. I'm gonna walk in. Nice water features. All right. So I just checked in. I'm gonna go get my stuff and we're gonna head up. And then head over to Dollywood tomorrow morning. Check out their food and flower festival. So I'll be able to go shoot their flowers. So this is what it looks like. And looking from their lobby, a beautiful fountain there, which I will shoot with my SLR tonight. The Dollywood Dreamworld Resort is quite elegant. It's got a beautiful sculpture up front of musical instruments lit with multicolored LEDs. It's very ornate, lots of really nice little trim elements that make it Dolly specific. I had to walk down this hallway. It's quite long because the resort is quite large with my camera gear and my luggage. So be prepared to do a lot of walking if you ask for a quiet room at the end of the resort. It's great. It's a great place to spend a few days if you're going to Dollywood. I highly recommend it. So this is what it looks like. So let's come on in. Dolly Parton World. It's really nicely appointed. So standard shower. This is the water closet. You can look in there, it's pretty large, but it actually is a water closet. They embossed their toilet paper with the Dreamworld logo. Oh, they have an embossing device. That's a nice touch. So coming in, very unique taste for the amenities. The lamps actually have DM on there, interesting. So all kind of tied into the Dreamworld DM theme as this resort is. So that's the king bed. This room is kind of pricey because that's the only one I could get, and got these bunk beds over here, which I'm not going to use because obviously didn't bring any kids. But ignoring that, I think the bed's gonna be pretty nice. So if you go bring your families here, I guess this is actually kind of cool. You can actually stock some kids here, double stack them in these bunk beds. And then the parents can get over here and get absolutely no ability to rest with the kids over here. But interesting concept. But yeah, it's the only king room they had. So I got bunk beds with it. But yeah, so far it looks pretty nice. The resort downstairs looks pretty nice too. So I'm gonna go in there and check that out. I think they said in the bottom floor that has a list of all of Dolly Parton's records that she made. So I'll take a couple snapshots of that and go from there. Looks like there's a All her records here. Wow. Wow, that's a big microphone. Let's take one more pass through her record collection here. Her career spans multiple decades. Lots and lots of records. Lots of memorable songs that you've seen or heard in movies. Lots of collaborations and duets. Now the interesting thing, there's actually one record that says Hungry Again, which I thought was kind of funny. Kind of the theme of my trip. So take a look at that record. But she also has Jolene, which I thought was Miley Cyrus, but apparently it's not. It's actually Dolly Parton in the 60s, and it's redone. A lot of original songs that she's created. So let's take a look. Here's the Hungry Again album, which I thought was just hilarious. And then also Jolene by Dolly Parton. I think that was in the 60s or 70s. Well, it's a really old photo. But yeah, really good history archive here of her records. So we're going to the Flower and Food Fest. Let's also check out Dollywood. So the Dollywood ticket was really interesting. It was $88.70. Here it is. It's the barcode. So we're going to go to the park now. And this is the time saver lanyard. You get this for every day you stay at the resort. It's $44 normally, but allows you to skip the line and all the rides. It's really useful. So there's the resort. In the morning, picked up by the trolley over here. This is part of their extensive parking lot, very much so like Disney World and Disneyland. Because of the pandemic, there weren't a lot of cars here because they're operating at half capacity. This is the entrance to Dollywood. There's the time saver booth, that green umbrella. So I'll go check those guys out first and then get in this crazy line. There's the security. You go through the metal detector. There's the toll. Here's the entrance to Dollywood. I'm gonna get a locker here for my camera. This shot was particularly difficult because I had to wait out the photographer they had standing up front to leave before I could shoot that cleanly. And this is some of the umbrellas they had in the park. It's a beautiful shot. So I took these on the SLR. It's like birds are chirping. I wonder if they're real. But there's a roller coaster in the background. Walking down, I guess, the equivalent of Main Street in Dollywood. Well, there appear to be some leaks in this redneck engineering here. There's quite a lot of leaks, actually. This is the Tennessee tornado. I was going to ride it. I think I'm not going to. It does a corkscrew over there. And you can see there has double wheels, bottom and top, which means you can go inverted. So, yeah, I don't think I'll be riding this today. It looks really cool. A lot of roller coasters here. That one looks pretty challenging. Might go try that one. It's really high. So you're hanging off the side of that one. Looks pretty cool. All the rides are kind of dangerous. But that one looks kind of like my speed right there. Get on an elephant and ride it. So maybe I'll do that. The roller coaster seems to be a little too challenging nowadays. Yeah, and this one looks like up to my speed too. The Lemon Twist. It's like a variation of the teacups from Disneyland. We'll try that. There's something that's more my speed. Like acorns spinning on a stick. This is hilarious. He's like riding a bear. grown-ass man riding here. Bear. That's awesome. Yeah, Black Bear Trail. It's pretty empty this park today, so that's really cool. It has a train station where they run a refurbished coal-fired train. It's really neat. It smells like gunpowder because of the smoke that comes back from the engine, but it was used to haul real coal in the early 1800s. So there's like billions throughout Dollywood that play music all day long. Very music oriented, this place. It's really cool. It's like the Hierro de Como in Bellagio. The Time Saver Pass allowed me to get these seats by pre-booking them. Very useful. So here I'm leaving the resort again. It's like 5 o'clock. I'm going back to Dollywood because I missed the lobster sandwich that they have there in the food festival. So we're going to eat that today. It's actually a really beautiful park to walk through. So we're going to hike our way back down to get to the lobster roll. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of Disneyland, but more rural. Really quaint. We're gonna walk through those gates. Clearly there's some engineering problems there. Major leakage. After I get the lobster roll, I'm going over there to get funnel cakes. Got my lobster roll. And if you can hear the music in the background, they keep playing Country Roads here. I don't know why. It's kind of cool. It grows on you like a small world in Disneyland. Right, so Dollywood has probably the best theme park food. This is a lobster roll. $10, but it looks good. So we're gonna eat this thing. It's part of the Flower and Food Festival. I might come back. This place is awesome for food. And they also give you a bag of chips. Malt vinegar and sea salt. So that's pretty cool. My goal is to eat the sandwich here. So let's see. Oh, that's lobstery. Yeah, the bread is soft and crispy. Actually. So I came late, so I didn't get to go to see the Dolly Parton Chasing Rainbows museum. So that's her bus. There's a big thing of Dolly Parton. Let's look up this Aunt Granny's place. It's an ace place, all you can eat. So maybe I'll try that next time. It's the only one I've ever seen a theme park that's like that. Here's Dolly's cabin. And this is the cabin where she grew up. It's an exact replica, or pretty close to it, where she had 10 siblings. She had a lot of kids. So here talks about like the stone soup they used to have, which was a really interesting soup. They served that in the restaurant in the Dreamworld Resort. It's quite good. It's a vegetable soup. So take a look. Really interesting. We're walking to the back part of the park, where I'm gonna try to ride that horse thing I saw someone ride this morning. It's a big horse, it's a mechanical horse. I've seen some adults riding it, so I will try. Let's walk up this way. And up here on the left is the grist mill, where they have this incredible cinnamon bread. It's like a cinnamon roll, but freshly baked. You will love this if you come here. Absolutely love this. Big cinnamon bread here. We're gonna eat some cinnamon bread. Right, so they get some icing and a cinnamon loaf, which was really famous, but I didn't realize how big it was, so I'm gonna try to eat this whole thing. Anyway, it smells really good. They're right by the, I think it's called the grist mill, homemade cinnamon bread. All right, here we go. Oh man, that's good. It just came out of the oven. Oh my gosh, good. This stuff's great. Oh, it's like a cinnamon roll. There's like a sauce underneath there, and I put some of this slicing. It's really good. I missed Miss Lillian's. It says fried chicken. Dang it. Oh well, we'll keep going. A little bit less people. At the end of the day, it's like 6 o'clock, and they shut the park at 7. We're gonna keep walking up here and see if we can find some rides. Get our money's worth, I guess. Here's the blacksmith shop. Right, the blacksmith shop is an actual chapel that works. That's running. There's Sunday service actually. Today is not Sunday, so okay, want to keep going. Some laundry props. It's pretty cool. Interesting machinery here too. This is a Song of the Hearth eatery. I'm going in to get some breakfast. It's supposed to be really good, so I will go in and try. A lot of great food here at the Dollywood Resort. A lot. Yeah, and then they got this big glass window to their pool outside. It's a really nice resort. And there's the room with all the Dolly Parton records. This is the Song of the Hearth. Breakfast, have a pretty good menu. Got some biscuits and gravy, got potatoes, hash, oatmeal, got some grits, ham, a lot of bacon. Wow, that's a lot of bacon. It's baked apples. And then there's omelets over there. So let's try everything they got, including grits and some bacon, apple, and a waffle. So they bring you some pastries, some fruit, obviously some sauces. Pour into your waffle. Wow. Get that omelet next. Shark is making my omelet. Wow, a big omelet. Got the loaded omelet. I added a little bit of garlic and bacon. Looks fantastic. I watched them cook it. Their lawns are immaculate out here. Really beautiful. Come early so you don't have to deal with anyone else in the dining room. It's like 8 a.m. right now. This is the main strip in Pigeon Forge, and it's really interesting because there's a lot of these like really big, like dinner shows, like the Pirate Show. I think it's hosted by Dolly Parton, where they do dinner and then a whole like Las Vegas style show. But as we're cruising down the street here, if you notice, there's like a bunch of these play centers where they have like carnival rides and whatnot. So if we keep going, there's like a Hard Rock Cafe as we come down the street. It kind of reminds me of like Vegas in a certain way, even though Pigeon Forge is a tiny little town that I've never even heard of, to be quite frank, except Dollywood is located here, right? Like here, if you notice over here, it's like a carnival fun center, right? But there's one here, and then literally 2 doors down, there's another one. As we keep going down the road here, you'll see that. Like here. And I think coming down here, there's another one. It says arcade and whatnot. Like here's another fun center, right? I might go try that. It's like go-karting. Looks really cool. All right, and then we start seeing all these like really weird places. Like here's another one. Right, this got kind of like a wavy go-kart track, so you probably get some airtime on that one. I think it's the pirate show that I couldn't get tickets to. But yeah, Dolly Parton helped put that together. It's a dinner, theater, and show all at once. Yeah, it's like really strange for a place like Pigeon Forge, which I thought was a little tiny town, but it's apparently not. And that's all the great things I have to show about Dollywood and my trip out to Pigeon Forge in Tennessee. If you have a chance, please come out here and take a look. It's really cool.